My name is Alejandro. I'm a retired Army Staff Sergeant, served for 11 years. In those 11 years, I had 4 combat tours, 2 to Iraq and 2 to Afghanistan. In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan. I stepped on IED and I lost both legs as a result. And here I am today. So on April 11th, 2010, I was just woke up like any other day. We had a patrol we were supposed to go on that afternoon. And when it came time to go on that patrol, the weather had been pretty bad. And so our patrol had been canceled and had been pushed forward a couple hours. A couple hours later, same thing, weather was still bad. So the patrol had completely got canceled for the day. Come about 11 o'clock at night, the weather had cleared up and my company commander came up to me and said we were going to go on that patrol. So our mission was to go to Bravo 5 sector, which was a bridge that crossed the Argandal River Valley, and we were supposed to set up an overwatch position. We stepped off about 11 o'clock at night, and on our way out, the way we would always, one of our SOP, standard operating procedures, was that we would never cross in a previously crossed path in a 5-day period, because we found that in a 5-day period, they would normally dig out IEDs and relocate them if we didn't step on them. So to give you a concept, there's 12 men in a squad. The squad leader is in the middle, and the spacing is about as far as you can see. So this was at night, so the space is a little bit closer, but still 6 guys in front of me, right? So we get to this wall, and where the guys had crossed that, I kind of remembered that had been a previous crossing point. So I asked my team leader, Stuart, if he had made that crossing point or if it was already there. Called me up and said that crossing point was already there. And in my mind, I went through, well, should I make these guys come back and clear a new path because it was against our rules? But it just didn't make sense to me because we already had 6 guys cross at that point. So you kind of just go with them. These are second decisions, right? This time isn't stopping. So went ahead and crossed, and a little bit after I crossed, we hear an explosion. After all the dust clears up, we run back, we're looking for everybody. We found Caron, was the first one that I got to. And then we can hear Jared Lemon screaming. And so we end up finding Lemon. Lemon had lost his arm from his right arm. And Caron had pretty much been cut in half from above the hip. And so rendered aid, and they were treating Lemon. And, like I said, it's a 12-man squad. And when you get attacked, you still have to worry about security and finding HLZ. And so I told my guys, one of them looked at me and asked me what they should do because Caron didn't have anywhere to tie a tourniquet to. And so I left one guy with Caron, and I told him to take care of Lemon. And then me and my team leader went to go look for an HLZ. So, So me and Armin go look for an HLZ, call it in, and, HLZ comes in. We put Lemon or Caron in a helicopter. Lemon goes in a different one, and they take off. And then a little bit later, our commander came out with the squad to relieve us, and just the mission continues. We still had to push out. So his name was Caron, Joe Caron. Joe was the kind of guy that's the best at everything. He was the best hunter. He was, to Joe was the best at everything. He had this character to him, just super confident guy, the clown of the squad, he was a great soldier. Team motivator, absolutely. Like I said, he was a jokester, so type of person who always had guys laughing and was just a very likable person. I keep in touch with his dad quite a bit. Just randomly we'll text each other. Usually on anniversaries, Memorial Day, I'll shoot him a message and let him know I'm thinking about him. Makes it kind of awkward because, we know the sacrifice that they made. So it makes it awkward, but still important to do so, to let them know that we're thinking about them. This Memorial Day, I want to honor Joe Caron's sacrifice, and I usually send his dad a message, let him know that I'm thinking about him. The message I would give out to fellow Americans about Memorial Day is it's important to teach our youth, our kids, what Memorial Day is and the sacrifices that were made for them so that we can have our way of life. Nobody's expecting anybody to sit at home and be sad, go out and celebrate, because that's exactly what they would want us to do, but teach our kids what Memorial Day is. God bless and have a great Memorial Day.